don't need them on. It's only if I'm typing I put them on.
But right, Dad will laugh.
Hello, and welcome back to another Life of Riley podcast. As you can see, there's just me and Michael. My other two sons, well, one's playing football. God knows what Jamie's doing. Probably pleasuring himself somewhere. Anyway.
Really? Really?
Well, anyway, today we're going to talk about food. Yeah, I know it's a subject we've said before, but it's something I really like because everybody likes eating food.
I really want some cheeseburgers now.
Unless you're a vegan. Oh, I can't say that. So,
yeah, you can.
What I would like to, if anybody wants to comment, what they class as a good meal, like a good food, anything from peasant food to a snack from Mackie D's or KFC, to go into a restaurant or even pub grub. And I know some pubs that do some really good meals. There's a place called the Black Bull, just outside, and they do lovely.
Just outside where?
Pub meals in there. It's just outside Wynyard Park. Not Wynyard Park. Hareworth. Sorry, Youngstown, Hareworth. And they do some lovely steak and ale pie in there.
I've never had a steak and ale pie.
You can't actually taste the ale. It's big steak and ale pie. Honest, Michael, if you ever get the chance to get a steak and ale pie, get one. They're absolutely gorgeous.
No,
pub grub.
No, just got images of Morrison's pies.
Oh yeah, food.
Shh.
That you can treat yourself to. That you class as a treat.
I was already in my sixth pie.
What? Like certain treats, like you go to a shop or to a supermarket or even if it's just a corner shop, and think, oh, I'll treat myself. What do you treat yourself to?
Cherry Bakewells.
What? Yeah, cherry Bakewells. But
were you asking other people there?
Anybody, yourself, anybody else, you want to put it in the comments up like that. What would you treat yourself to?
Put a gap in
like
my teeth.
I fancy treating myself. Have you ever done that though, Mike? You say, I really fancy treating myself.
Yeah, cherry Bakewells.
And you've gone. Yeah, you said it, cherry Bakewells. You've got the shop and you've bought it. You've got it home and you thought, yeah, I'm really going to enjoy this. It's like sometimes when I've been up in the morning, I think, I wonder what I can treat myself to. And then I thought of something. And I went and bought it. Sorry, I've just knocked my mic. I went and bought it and I've got home and I've sat there with my cup of tea and I'm thinking, I am really going to enjoy this. You do, don't you? I am really going to enjoy this. I have waited all day for this. Because you've got the mental picture in your head.
Yeah, what I really treat myself with is Battenberg and custard.
Now, Susan, sly little twat, right? You know those mini Battenbergs?
Oh.
She got a load of them. Well, there's a certain place in the fridge, people, right, that is solely for Sue, right? It's the bottom drawer in the fridge, the one where you slide the drawer out. It's right at the bottom, and it's Sue's little place. She keeps all the chocolate biscuits and that in there, and all the fancy food and that. And unbeknownst to me, till I found out yesterday, the sneaky little git was hiding mini Battenbergs. Yes, that's what I looked like, Michael. When she
wouldn't be allowed to.
Going into the kitchen, I was going in because Sue loves them with custard and yogurt, right? Custard or yogurt, not custard and yogurt together. Custard or yogurt.
I love custard.
And I went into the kitchen yesterday to make a cup of tea, and I just turned round as I was walking because I went to fill the kettle up, and she'd put 3 mini Battenbergs in the bottom of the bowl. I went, "Where did you get them from?" she was laughing.
We'd be fighting. We'd be fighting.
Right. I said, you kept that bloody quiet. I said, you know how much I like Battenberg. I really do. I mean, I've done it, people. I don't know whether you have done it, where you've ate something and eating it, you make yourself sick. Have you ever done that?
No.
I've done it with Viscount biscuits.
Oh, no. I remember going to the pound shop once, right? And I'm not bothered. I love the pound shop. It doesn't exist anymore.
They do some good meals in there.
But I love the pound shop. And they did a massive... I think it was get 50% extra, so you got normal size and a fucking another normal size and I ate a lot.
Yeah.
All of it, like in one go, not in two or three sittings, in one go. I just opened the packet and I was, I'll have some of that.
I mean, I've gone to the corner shop down the corner for me. Asian lads, absolutely fantastic they are. What a laugh. I mean, they wind me up all the time. I went in one day without my glasses on. I just couldn't be either bucket. I'll go to the shop, and I bought some. I got me 50-gram pouch of gold leaf. I'll get a 50-pound pouch. Not working today. I got a 50-gram pouch of gold leaf, and I get a pack or the box carton of green cigarette papers. You get about 5 different packets in each. And he went, and I now know it's 30 quid just for the backy. And he went, £82.50. And I looked at him and went, how much was that fucking backy? Not realising he just says it all the time. Do you know what I mean? He just says a joke. But how much was that backy? He went, yeah, £82.50. I bought a Red Bull packet of biscuits. You shouldn't come to that. And a pint of milk. And then I looked at you, twat. I said, I haven't got my glasses on. He was absolutely pissing himself laughing. I know it's wrong. But once in a while, I really
Jamie's just put, anyone seen Bigfoot? That's because you always comment on our videos, seen Bigfoot yet?
Well, anyway, my 2 sons, Jamie and Michael here, and my nephew, I still call him my nephew Craig, have another podcast. It's called Teesside Paranormal UK.
Paranormal channel, not a podcast.
Paranormal channel. It's called Teesside Paranormal UK. And I often watch it. Now, my joke is I either put on I'm Spartacus or has Michael found Bigfoot yet? Because Michael's got a thing for Bigfoot.
Don't say it like that.
It's just a joke. It's a joke when because we sometimes go out for walks in the middle of the night, just walks in the countryside. We always say, I wonder where Bigfoot is, just taking a mick. And we've got Tropic here.
Yeah,
so obviously my other son, James, on.
You need to rephrase. I don't have a thing for Bigfoot. Like, I'm going to find a Bigfoot and tickle his fucking bollocks.
Yeah, he is. He's got a thing for Bigfoot, right? So, I've walked into the shop and I've thought, I'll treat myself to I love marshmallows. Marshmallows with Tunnocks marshmallows or Tunnocks biscuits.
Tunnocks tea cakes.
Tunnocks tea cakes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they're technically marshmallows. It's marshmallows.
Yeah.
When he hasn't got them in, I play, I'll get me some tea cakes in. He doesn't get them in all the time, or a can of Red Bull. But when it comes to food to treat myself, hot cross buns.
Ugh.
Oh, with proper cinnamon on the top, hot cross buns. Absolutely love hot cross buns. That's my little treat.
I remember going to the Bellevue Tesco's, and you got me a cinnamon bun, and I'd never had one before, so I didn't know it was a cinnamon bun. Oh no, it was one of those buns with a fucking cherry on the top. I think you called it an elephant's foot or something.
An elephant's foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're on about. No, it wasn't one of them. I know what it's a Belgian bun.
Yeah, that's it, and it was full of cinnamon. It was fucking disgusting.
Yeah. They are nice. Cinnamon is an acquired taste. Cinnamon's like it's like Sprouts. You either like it or you don't.
It's not. But, Sprouts are nice.
Acquired taste. But no, I mean, I do like a cinnamon bun once in a while. If I can't get one, because Tesco's. I love Tesco's hot cross buns. You only get 4 in a pack. They're only cheap, but I really do like them. They taste like a hot cross bun should do.
Go on,
if anybody from overseas is listening, you can Google a hot cross bun. It's basically what we call a bread bun or a roll, as they're calling it now, a bread roll. Fucking bread bun. And it's coated in like a sugary, cinnamon type coat with a cross on it. That's all it's got. It's got raisins and raisins in it. It's got a bit of orange peel and stuff, and it is very nice.
They're not.
I like my treat.
They're not nice. Don't listen to him.
You see, this is my treat.
No, the Dominican.
So, if anyone can put in the comments, and I'm like, what? When you really fancy treating yourself, you thought, yeah, I've had a fucking hard day at work today. I'm really going to treat myself to something. Have you ever done that, Michael? You say, right?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. I'm going to treat myself. And it's just for you, isn't it?
Everything,
think, right,
everything's just for me.
Right? But you know what I mean? You take it home and you take it home, you eat it or whatever with your cup of tea, and you put the rest of it in the fridge or in the cupboard or whatever you think. Anybody touches that, I'll cut the fucking hands off. Do you know, it's your treat. You've worked hard for it. I've done it many a time. Yeah, I'm going to treat myself. I treat our lass and the kids, don't get me wrong, but this, when it's my treat, it's my treat. Nobody touch it.
Everything Mum gets is mine as well. Everything Mum gets is mine.
Everything your Mum gets is mine. chicken based.
No, treats, Dad.
Yeah, I mean, I very rarely eat chocolate.
Apart from blue
I mean,
ribbons.
they're a bit dry lately now. Yeah, I've gone off them. But you can't beat Tunnocks.
Tea cakes.
Tunnocks bars. Oh, no, not tea cakes. The Tunnocks wafer bars.
Tonics.
Yeah. You can Google Tunnocks, people. If you've never heard of Tunnocks, they make some. I mean, well, we're doing all this advertising. We should be getting paid.
Yeah, if Tonics are watching, just sponsor us, fine. We like everything. We like everything, even cinnamon buns. I'll even eat the cinnamon buns if you do them.
He's just said he doesn't like them. But I do. But yeah, Tunnocks for me is the best. They get the best bars and the best, I call them marshmallows, because that's what they technically are.
Tunnocks tea cakes, I call them.
Well, even they call them tea cakes.
Just melted marshmallow with a bit of biscuit and some chocolate.
It's basically marshmallow, but on top of a biscuit covered in chocolate, yeah. That's all it is, and it's very nice.
What other treat?
So what else? Well, I mean, it's a meal, when you think, right, because sometimes me and Sue will go out for a meal, and well, we haven't done it in a while, but I'll be taking it out shortly. And you really fancy having this instead of that. I fancy having that instead of this, because I know exactly what Sue has when she goes out. It's always lasagna or spaghetti bolognese. Yeah. She loves Italian, but sometimes I like a change, something different. Ropers on used to be on Borough Road. The inventor of the Parmo, where they invented the Parmo. Ropers restaurant.
I didn't know that's what it was called.
Bloody hell! Yeah. That's where I first took Sue out for a meal there.
I can't remember.
Absolutely fantastic. We were out in Middlesbrough drinking. We hadn't been together that long, and we went in there for a meal.
The last time I was in Middlesbrough was about 10, 11 years ago.
But there's a lovely little Italian restaurant on the back of the bus station, just the back end of Captain Cook Square. It's a side road, and it's a lovely Italian restaurant. Many a time I've booked a place in there.
Never been to a restaurant. Unless is Anson Farm a restaurant?
Well, technically, yeah, Anson Farm. Anson Farm technically is another Toby, basically.
I've been to Toby. I like Toby.
Now, a lot of the lads I talk to on WhatsApp chat, they've all been to Anson Farm. They say it is good. I should go there, but I've never got round to it.
No, I don't go to Anson Farm. It's boring. I'd rather go to Toby. Toby Carvery's mint. The dinners in there superb.
I know.
Oh, speaking of dinners, are you still doing one Sunday?
Yes.
Right.
I'm definitely. I do not know what's wrong. My brain's in gear, but my mouth's in fucking neutral.
I know what's wrong.
Well, I'm stressed, son.
The lights are on, but no one's home.
Yeah, apart from that, I've had a bit of a to-do with someone at work. I'm not saying anything else, but...
Yeah, not bothered. Talk about food, Dad.
Yeah, talking about food. Anyway, yeah, a dinner. I haven't had a dinner in a while. I've bought a brand new steamer in there, because I tell you what, right, I like carrots. Now, I like tinned carrots. I prefer fresh. I can't eat a fresh carrot raw, but I absolutely love a fresh carrot steamed.
Don't you like raw carrot?
No, never like raw carrots.
I quite like raw carrot. And sweet as well,
I will ask, how people can eat carrot cake is fucking beyond me.
Don't like carrot cake. Carrot cake's disgusting.
I can't eat carrot cake.
Anyone eats a carrot cake in front of me, they're getting punched in the mouth.
Right. But I love steamed carrots.
That sounds like...
I've got a thing now.
That sounds quite nice. Carrot cake and blood.
It's like tins of fruit cocktails now. Oh, fucking hell, I love them. Yeah, I buy a couple of tins of them, keep them in the fridge, and they're my little treat for when I've had a stressful day.
Mouth watering.
I don't know what it is when I have had a stressful day today, and I'm gonna get one tomorrow. But it just helps me de-stress. Something that helps you calm down. It's like people say, "Oh, well, women they can de-stress and they calm down eating," but Sue never does that.
Everyone can, basically, can't they? It's not just fucking tubs of ice cream, it's anything.
I've been out many a time, and I have eaten while I've been out. I've had something to eat. I've either had a breakfast or I've grabbed a bacon and sausage bun from somewhere. And I've been driving along, and suddenly I need a chocolate rush. I don't know what it is. It's like a sugar rush.
Sugar levels have dropped.
And I've got to pull over. Yeah. Now, I've been tested for diabetes and blah, blah. Absolutely fine. But once I buy myself a Yorkie, you know, the raisin and nut one.
Yeah.
I buy myself one of them. And this sounds strange. Once I've had it, I'm fine.
Just to let...
Coming up to it, I feel
Dad.
a little bit run down.
Sorry, Dad. Just to let people know, a Yorkie is for fucking men. Don't care where you're from,
Yorkie.
fuck off.
Remember when they banned it when it was Yorkie, not for women?
Yeah, bastard.
And
yeah, but then
bandit.
they got the fucking
Take it
own.
off.
They got their own, and then they took ours off us.
Right? There's
Wankers.
a gym in Darlington. There's a gym in Darlow. I think Jamie can verify this. I think it's round about the Darlington area, right?
Bastards.
Just for women.
Oh, I'm going in.
No, you can't.
Said
Right, so anyway, we're going off the subject. We're not going to be...
Identify as a woman.
Women walk shit and crap. But yeah, so has anybody out there got their own personal little treats? What they class as a treat, either be chocolate, fucking Mackie D's, or KFC, just a simple thing like Michael with a cake. I do cherry bakewells, by the way.
To be honest,
like
I think a Mackie D's is a treat for everyone nowadays with the fucking cost of food.
No, I mean, what you class as yourself, like, that's my treat. It's just for me.
Mm.
Nobody else. It's like Sue has her treats. I never touch Sue. She has little hidey holes that she puts stuff away. The thing is, I know where every one of them are.
Is she a squirrel?
No, she'll say, right, it's supposed to be a bread bin. Right? It's just full of stuff. It's just full of Sue's biscuits.
What
Right.
sort of biscuits?
Some of them are, fucking hell.
Not malted milk. Not malted milk, are they?
Well, she actually likes malted milk.
Oh, who the fuck are you going out with? She's wrong.
I've been together 14 years now. I'm coming on 15 years.
And you're still, she's eating malted milk.
As I was saying, she has her own. She has three things. She has the bread bin full of treats. She has a little, like, a bag full of her treats, and a certain part of the fridge that only belongs to Sue. I can't even put my stuff in there. That's her part of the fridge. Everything in there, all the wagon wheels, all the chocolate biscuits, are all Sue's. Right?
Ooh.
Seriously. She can't deny it. If she's watching this, I don't know whether she's subscribed or not. She probably has. She can't deny it. And the thing is, I know where every one of them are. It's a little stash, as she calls it.
What wagon wheels has she got?
The strawberry jam ones. They're the best ones. You can't beat the strawberry jam wagon wheel. To people who don't know what a wagon wheel,
It's a wheel off a wagon.
you can put it on a truck. It's two big slabs of biscuit. It's got jam and crams in the middle, or jam and marshmallow in the middle, and it's just covered in chocolate. And they're absolutely.
If you've got no teeth and you just gummage, don't get any because it just fucking gums up.
You've just got to suck it, yeah. Don't. Sorry.
You said you just gotta suck it.
I know, but it was too late. It just come out.
Wow.
I have just got this picture of someone before with no teeth. Right, trying to chomp on a wagon wheel. I apologise for anybody who wears dentures. I really do. I'm sorry.
Well,
but
if you wear
it's the British
dentures,
sense of-
if you wear dentures, you've
see
got
that?
teeth.
Oh, well, wear them, take them out. You got them in the Alka-Seltzer. I do apologise to anybody who wears dentures with false teeth and all like that. I mean, no offence, but unfortunately, it's the British sense of humour. I think we've done a podcast earlier on about British sense of humour.
Yeah.
This is what we're like. we can see the funny side of basically anything. Doesn't matter what it is. Guarantee you, if anything happens Doesn't matter what part of the world it's in. This is true. If anything happens, no matter what part of the world it's in, I can guarantee you within less than 5 minutes, someone in Britain has made a joke out of it. I guarantee you.
Right.
Because we have got a wicked sense of humour. So
We need to get
obviously Jamie's watching
We need to get
watching
back
the
to
podcast,
food.
right? And it's like restaurant food. Like if you go out for a meal, Mike, what do you like to sit down to when you go out for a meal?
I've never been to a restaurant, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, then we'll class it as Toby.
Easy. A dinner.
It's better, isn't it?
Easy. It's a dinner.
I like to sit down, like I said earlier on, to steak and ale pie. And he said steak and apple pie there.
You did say steak and apple?
I know. I told you my brain's in neutral, my mouth's in gear. And I like steak and apple pie. He said it again.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I can't.
No one cares.
Me, is it?
No one cares.
Hey, it's been a while. I haven't seen him in a week. I haven't seen him since Jamie came in. It's just a proper meal. Like I don't like going to these restaurants where you pay an absolute fortune for a square plate and it's a tiny little bit in the middle. You think
That really pissed me off. You spend 25 quid
what is that?
on a dinner. Give
And
me
you
my fucking dinner. Give me my
Yeah,
dinner.
you get a slice of carrot, an onion, like a slice of onion, a couple of bits of leaf on it, and a piece of salmon that's about that fucking big. I ain't paying 45 quid for that, mate.
And the fucking
And
onion.
a dob of gravy.
The onion's not
Side
even
of the plate.
The onion's not even cooked. It's fucking raw.
How many people, right, who do a Sunday dinner, was the main thing in Britain back when I was a lad. And they just cover it in gravy and put mint sauce on it.
Oh yeah.
Cover it. Link! I apologise, people. I'm getting pestered by the cat. I'm not playing. Yeah, just cover it in mint sauce. You put gravy.
Yeah, I'm eating it. Shut up.
You like see the look on Michael's face.
That's nice. I enjoyed that. Just ignore him.
He's jumping up and pawing me out. Like, ow! Put the fucking claws away.
Well, your own fault for letting him do it. Jab him in the face.
I'll just let him out. Hang on. I apologise, people. I've just got to let
That's
the
probably why he's
I've shut-
fucking around.
Yeah, I've shut the door. I'll just let him out. Hang on. Come on then, fella.
Such a spoiled cat.
Oh, you morny old git.
Why are you talking about yourself like that?
Typical cat's changed his mind. He's jumped up on his tree. He wants to play.
It's too fucking late. It's 7:15, the mad fish. It's too late. Why did you look up at the clock as if it wasn't 7:15?
Because it is 7:15. Right.
Yes, it is.
So
18:45.
What would you class as let's say a dessert?
Oh.
What would you have as a dessert?
That's
your favourite dessert?
Well, I haven't had it for a long time because I can't find it. That sponge cake with the jam and the coconut on the top.
Oh yeah,
Custard.
Coconut cake
That's it.
with custard. Used to get that at school regular. The once in a while, the lads around the corner, like I said, the corner shop, they get the big ones in the dead long, and it's got jam and coconut on it.
Bastards.
And if I see it, I'll buy it straight away. Or you keep getting that, lads. Do you like it? I said, yeah, I love them. Or they get the jam and coconut fingers. You get about 6 in a pack. I think, hang on, fingers, there's only 4. And before anybody says, I think you only have 8 fingers and 2 thumbs. I'm sick of people saying, I've got 10 fingers. No, you fucking haven't.
Your thumb isn't a finger, you dick. Your thumb is a fucking thumb. Anyway.
That's one of mine covered in custard. Has to be cold custard.
For the second day, I thought you were going to say gravy.
No.
A little bit of puke. A little bit of puke came up.
Begins with a curly kit.
Carrots.
So, yeah. Yeah, I like that, but it's not one of my favourite. Like I said, I love ice cream, just covered with
Fruit salad.
no, with a bit of cream on it and fruit salad. Yeah, that's what's one of my favourites.
No. It's always going to be cake
a
and
dessert.
custard.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean that's what you were brought up on, basically.
Do
Wasn't
you know what I had the other day? And I haven't had it since
What?
we used to live in Normanby. Jamaican ginger cake.
Oh man,
I ate the
yeah.
fucking
Ah,
lot. Yeah,
I-
they've gone
I've
from
bought-
hang on, they've gone from that big to about that big.
Yeah. Never.
Yeah.
It used to be like a
Yeah, it used to be
like
massive.
a house brick.
Yeah, no.
You could
not
build
now.
a house with them.
No, you'd barely be
I-
able to
I
build a
still get
shed.
it. Yeah, I still get it once in a while, and I know it's in the kitchen, and I've just got to keep going in, taking
Oh,
big
yeah.
chunks off it.
Oh no, I eat the fucking lot. I don't cut it up, I
Oh,
just
no.
eat it. And put it to one side when I'm finished, and then I pick it back up about 2 seconds later.
What type of meal would you like but have never had? Or you would like to try?
I wouldn't mind. I think I'd want to try scallops.
Hmm.
And in a very, very posh restaurant, just to criticise it.
Yeah, I've tried that. Is it squid or octopus? I've tried that. Fried.
Or
That is quite
lobster.
nice.
I think I'd want to try lobster.
You've
Bigger
tried
portion.
crab, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've tried crab, haven't you?
Yeah.
Lobster's exactly the same.
Oh, well, I'd go
Tastes
for
the same.
scallops then. And it's scallops, not scallops, you wankers.
I've never tried scallops, to be honest.
No,
Is it
neither
some
have I.
sort of shellfish or something?
Yeah. You can get them in the frozen form, but they'd be too watery.
Yeah. It's like people go on about oysters. No. Sorry, I couldn't drink what looked like someone had snotted in a shell. No.
Oh.
I'd rather go to Canada.
Can you still get
There was a
mussels?
restaurant once. I remember on the television there was a restaurant that was selling fresh oysters, and they were saying if you find the pearl that's inside, you can keep it. So people were going in to buy them, right? Not realizing that the oysters that they were buying didn't have pearls in it. Would never have a pearl in it.
Do you know what pearl is?
It's just it's spitting on it.
It's oyster shit.
Yeah. What happens, people, is the oyster gets a little bit of sand or something inside it, and it covers it in that crap, and that becomes the pearl. It's basically getting rid of it. So it's oyster shit.
Shit. You got a shit neck? You got a shit necklace? Hey! I like that one.
If you start cleaning off, you'll see a small speck inside. And it's usually a grain of sand, because that's what it covers up, protect itself,
Oh shit.
and that's a pearl.
Yeah, I
What
wouldn't,
about? Go on, sorry.
I wouldn't mind going to a posh restaurant, like a really fucking top end posh restaurant,
Yeah,
just to see if the food is actually what people
as good
think
as
it is. Yeah.
Something like where Gordon Ramsay goes, as or something like. Or the Savoy Hotel. There's supposed to be a good restaurant in there down in London.
Yeah, but I wouldn't go to London. Stinks. I don't care
Maybe
if
it's
you,
that, yeah.
I don't care if people watching this from London. You know it stinks.
It's like breakfasts. The most modern people, they either have a cereal, they'll either have toast or a bun and a cup of coffee and stuff. But for me, you still can't beat a full English.
Oh no. Especially at
Yeah, I mean,
6 or 7 o'clock in the morning when you're fucked.
Yeah. You're absolutely wrecked. How many times have we been out somewhere? Oh, fucking hell.
I have no idea.
And we found somewhere to get a full English breakfast. Remember when we used to take you to that place over near the football club?
Beautiful place, that.
Fucking June's Cafe it was called. It was basically a porter cabin. Used to be next to where the Riverside Middlesbrough Football Club is now.
It's still there, but
The
it's
cabin's
knackered.
still there, but it's never been used.
Yeah, it's knackered.
And 7-8 o'clock in the morning, I used to take my sons out. They were only young. We were only down the road anyway. And we used to walk in and get a full English breakfast between, what was it, 2 of us then, or was it? Because Jamie wasn't with us, or it was me, you, and
Jamie was with Mum,
sometimes.
so yeah.
Jamie was
It's
with
very
Mum, yeah.
rare Jamie went.
Yeah, and a full English and a proper trucker's breakfast.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't greasy, floating in grease or black. It was a proper. And they didn't put fucking hash browns on it unless you asked them to do. Asked
And
them
a
to.
nice mug of tea. Wasn't a cup, it was a
Yeah.
mug.
It was a mug. It's a pint pot here. This is what we call a pint pot. A mug's just a little bit smaller than this one for any.
And if you
people
wanted
overseas
extra
want it.
tea, it only cost you a fucking £1. Not 55 grand.
That would be for all of us. It wouldn't
Yeah.
just be for one cup. That would be for the 3 cups. I mean, you take I mean, some of the coffee prices now. I mean, I like the Costa coffee. See, there you go. Advertising. I've even got a Costa coffee famous mug in
Anyone from Costa Coffee watching, you can sponsor him.
Because I can't start the day, even at work. Like when I'm at work, this is only when I'm at work, which is weird. Before I start my round, I have to have a Costa. I've got to have a cup of coffee. It's the only time I drink coffee is when I'm at work. I don't touch it at home. Never have done. Even though there's coffee in that in the fridge. Our lass has got all the light in the fridge. What is it with my brain today? Right? I apologise. I have had a very stressful day. I can't go into it because I just can't go into it. My partner so has all the coffee in different types in the kitchen, the lattes, the cappuccinos, and the proper coffee, as I call it, in a jar. And I never touch it. But when I'm at work, Michael will tell you, is I used to drink cappuccinos, and we were out one day, me and Michael. I was wrecked. I was absolutely hammered. I was tired.
Because you were drinking cappuccinos.
And Michael was saying, right, Dad, don't drink that shit. Get yourself a white coffee, which a white Americano, they call it now. It's a fucking white coffee.
It's a coffee.
Right?
It's not even white, it's a coffee.
I went and got myself a white coffee and put some sugars in it. And that's the only time I take sugar. And I've liked it ever since. But it's only at work. I've tried Starbucks. I'm not too keen on Starbucks. And I've tried other ones that we get in the United Kingdom. But I always go back to a Costa from one of the machines. And there was one time I went to Edinburgh railway station, and I got there a little bit late, and the Costa coffee shop had just opened. Oh, excuse, I do apologise. Now, I always buy the large one when I get it from the machine. So I walked in, I said, "Oh, are you open?" She went, "Yeah, we're open, yeah." I said, "Can I have a large Costa coffee, please? A large white Americano, put 4 sugars in it. 2 sugars because they were proper teaspoons." And she brought me this cup, and it was fucking huge. I went, "That's a large." She went, "Yeah." I went, "Jesus Christ." The thing was, Michael, it was only 75 pence more than the ones from the machine. Right? And it was half the size again. It was huge. Right? And she went, "You really need it every other morning?" I went, "Yeah, when I was doing the Scotland round then." And she went, "Oh, yeah." I went, "Bloody hell, it's massive, that." It barely fit in my cup holder in the van. Right? It barely fit in there. But I tell you what, getting it fresh from a Costa coffee shop, getting it fresh is a lot better than the machine. I know it's basically the same, but obviously machine coffee, I don't know what milk they put in there, but
I think
I think it's like you.
I've only ever been to Costa coffee shop once, and it was with Jamie. We were going for Jilly, and he went, "Do you want one?" I went, "Yeah, I'll have one," because it's the first time I'd have one. And
Yeah.
fucking cup
Is that the one over where? Is that the one near where he works?
near Cummins? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in that
over
one.
the road from Cummins.
But I'd say, people, if you're going to get a Costa coffee, go to the shop. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's a lot better than the machine.
Well, only cost I think.
I only go to the machine on the morning at the Bluebell because it's convenient.
Yeah.
Basically.
I think it only cost Jamie or Jilly or whoever paid for it. I didn't pay for it. I think it only came to about a tenner, I think it was, for 3.
Yeah, it's not bad. But that's the first time I'd ever tried one. And a few times when I've been out with Sue and we've been into Stockton High Street, because there's a Costa coffee shop there,
Yeah.
I'll call it. But I'd recommend going to the shops. The woman at the railway station, Edinburgh Waverley railway station, lass. That's what I found out about the Scottish and all. They're very hospitable people. Very, very hospitable. They're always asking.
There's some nice people in Scotland. Some nice people in Scotland.
Yeah, I mean, I've done 5 creameries, Edinburgh railway station, the 2 hospitals, Wishaw Hospital and Forth Valley, and I've been to HMP Kilmarnock up there as well. But apart from the prison, which obviously you're not going to get offered coffee there, seriously. But everywhere else I've been, would you like a drink? Would you like a roll? I mean, I remember going to Wishaw, and I was parked outside. It was my last drop. It's in Motherwell. And he said, "Oh, would you like a bacon roll?" "Oh, I'd love one, mate. Thank you very much." And he come out and give me a fucking big breakfast.
Oh,
I literally had a breakfast.
bet it had fucking square sausage on it.
Oh, Michael, they're nice. They're quite nice. Yes, we are. You see our last shovel past there. So
Hi,
she's talking about Sue there and her secret and Sue's secret stash of chocolate that she has hidden around the house that everybody can find.
Hi, Sue.
Talking about your wagon wheels.
Like a squirrel.
Yeah, that was my partner Sue there. She just shuttled past. But yeah, like I say, things like a breakfast.
Yeah. Breakfast. Yeah,
I mean,
if you're having a breakfast, it has to be a cup of tea. It just has to be.
You can't have coffee with a breakfast.
If you get a coffee,
it's sacrilege.
If you get a coffee with a breakfast, you're a psychopath. Just period. You're a psychopath.
You get a coffee with a breakfast.
You're going to get older, and as you get older, you're going to be murdering people because you're just a psychopath.
There's certain foods that a coffee can complement, but I don't think there's many. But there's quite a lot. You can sit and have, I'll have a cup of tea. I mean, I remember going out one day, and we went out for a meal. What would you like to drink? I said, I'd love a cup of tea, love. She went, what? I said, I'd love a cup of tea. Would you like a cup of tea? I went, oh, please. She brought me a cup of tea out. And when the people in the restaurant saw me with a teapot, the cup, everybody started ordering tea.
Yeah.
I think it was...
Could they automatically get a pint?
Yeah, it was Central Park in Middlesbrough, opposite the Cenotaph. We went out. It was Sue's company Christmas do. I was driving anyway, so I was on the cokes because I was driving back, so I wasn't drinking. And I just fancied a cup of tea. And they actually went, oh, yeah, we'll make you a cup of tea. I said, oh, I'm driving, sweetie. I could have... Oh, yeah, we'll make you a cup of tea. This was in a restaurant.
What was that pub up near... What was that pub up near Flats Lane? Fuck.
The Conquest.
That's it.
The Norman Conquest.
The Norman Conquest. I remember going in there once and getting a beef or something.
Yeah.
She asked me how I wanted my beef. How I wanted my beef. I said dead. She looked at me like I was fucking stupid. Right? And then she said,
Didn't someone say I've never heard that one before?
I don't know.
I think it was Jamie who said he wanted it dead. He went, well, that's a new one. I've never heard that one before.
As long as it's not mooing. And then I asked for a cup of tea.
See, I remember people talking about Battenberg. Come here. Bring it here.
It's just yogurt.
Inside, what did I tell you? She's got a yogurt with Battenberg in it. Michael's going to kill you.
Sue,
because he loves like.
We're having words. We're having words.
He said that they're having words.
How dare you stash them?
I didn't know. It's like I said, she has a certain part of the fridge that is there. I don't even go with it.
How dare she stash them?
In it. There you go, people. There's the proof.
Tell her how dare she stash them away from me.
He's just said, how dare you stash them away from him. See what I mean? We're on about what you would treat yourself to. Something that you would call a treat. Oh, I really fancy that. And I was on about Sue's Battenberg, and obviously...
Watch this.
Just shut the door on the way out, love. Cheers, love. Thank you. That was my partner. So,
anyway.
As I said to people earlier on, she's got a bowl with a Battenberg in, covered in strawberry yogurt.
Anyway, what was that? Norman Conquest, beef dead, as long as it's not mooing. Oh, yeah. And she looked at me. Oh, no, I ordered a cup of tea, because everyone had got a pint, and I went off. I was craving a cup of tea. And she looked at me as if to say, what the fuck are you doing in here? Ordering a cup of tea? This is a restaurant or a pub or whatever it was. This isn't a greasy spoon. So I was like, just give me a cup of tea. That's all I want. He said bastard. Let me have a look. See if he said anything else. Oh, he's gone. Fuck. All by myself. Voice like a fucking angel. Bye. Hello.
Hey, what about now?
Yay, yay.
I apologise for this, people. It's my computer being funny. But as I was saying there, Mike, when you said she looked at you like you got two heads. But I've been in many a posh restaurant, and people automatically think because you're going out for a meal, that when you finish the meal and they ask you, would you like something to drink, they automatically think that you're going to ask for alcohol. Oh, well, you have to have alcohol. And many a times I fancy a cup of tea because I do a lot of driving, you see, people. When I go out with somebody, we go out together, I usually do the driving, so I don't drink. I'm either sat with a Coke and ice, or once in a while, I'll say, oh, I'd love a cup of tea. And I've actually got one. The minute I've said to them, oh, it's because I'm driving, I really don't like drinking a lot of Coke. I belch a lot. It gives me wind. It's too gassy. So I've asked for a cup of tea, and I've actually got one. The minute you say, like, if you were to say, well, it's because I'm driving, I'm not drinking it, but I'd love a cup of tea. Because you know what us Brits are like without tea? Do you know what I mean? And oh, yeah, well, and I've made a cup of tea, and people are looking at me, like Michael said, as if, why has you got a cup of tea?
That's actually a good
I
idea.
don't drink and drive. The simple thing is, mate, I don't drink and drive. I prefer, when I go out with my family, to take my family to the meal and bring them back safely.
In the fucking car, not in a taxi.
Yeah. There's many a time. I mean, we go to a place in Red Marshall, a restaurant in there. Lovely. And I'm not paying that much for a taxi just to go fucking 5 miles down the road. Just jump in the car. I'm used to driving anyway, people. It's my job. Professional driver. It's my job. And I love driving. And I won't drink and drive. And of anyone who drinks and drive, personally, I know they can get, people have been killed by drink drivers. I mean, for me, 5 to 10 years isn't long enough.
That's not the subject we're on about, Dad.
Yeah, but there you go. I don't drink and drive. I prefer a good cup of tea.
Well, technically,
Well,
you do drink and drive because you drink your coffee as you're driving. So
No, you'll spill it.
I've one of
Pull
them.
over.
What, every time you want to
You-
sip
you-
a coffee?
You really, by law, not allowed to do that, either.
No, because you're not in control of your
And
car.
yet car companies are still putting cup holders in. Now they've took the ashtrays out. I've noticed that about new cars, right? But they're still putting cup holders in, something you're not allowed to do, unless you get one of those hats with the beer cans on.
You put your coffee in it.
I put my coffee in here. Hey, that's a good thing, Costa. If you're listening, anyone from Costa listening, right? Design a cup that you can drink whilst you're driving. Basically, having to take your hands off the
Just
steering wheel.
anyone from Costa, if anyone from Costa's watching, I'll probably tag you in the comments. Just sponsor him. He's a good man.
Oh,
He
yeah,
is a good man. He
just-
spends about £4 a day.
Ooh, no more than that.
£4.10.
I've seen me. Like I say, I've gone before I've even started my round. All the managers, before I start my round, I go to the Bluebell up at top of Ackland Road, and I'll buy myself a coffee.
Anyone from the blue? Anyone?
I've gone there that regularly that they ended up calling me the Costa man because they knew exactly what I was coming in for. Right now, I've seen them on a few occasions. Like, if there's only 2 of them, there's only a few of them that work in there. And if one goes on a break, they'll shut the shop. They won't let you in. Right? I've pulled up in my van and they've seen me and have let me in. Because they know exactly what I'm coming for, straight in, straight out. Right? If I can't get in, I go to XLB service station on the A19 southbound and get one there. Because there's always a shitload of people working in there. And you can just walk straight in. But on a few occasions, when I did the long runs, like I've done a lot of Scotland's and mainly Amesbury's and Harlow's, and I've started feeling a little bit tired. There was one time I tried for the first time a espresso. Never again.
Wrong. That's wrong because you tried a double espresso,
A double
which was
espresso.
doubly
yeah.
stupid.
I was feeling somewhat tired, and I was in a very big vehicle at the time. It was a bus, and there's about 30 tons sat in that bus, and I'd terminated. I'd my last job. It was in Stokesay High Street. I terminated. I was just going straight back to the depot to drop the bus off, and I knew I couldn't drive that bus because I was tired. And Costa was open, and I went and asked for a double espresso.
Stupid.
And the young lady went, "Are you sure?" I went, "Yeah." I said, "I'm tired, love. I need, just give me a double." And she did. Never again.
Because he went from
Said, "Whee! Whoa, I was, what the hell?"
what's that flying?
No, I'd never do it.
Is that fucking Superman? Fuck.
Get it up. But there you go. And anyone, like, say, if you have any secret little pleasures that you have, or I like that feeling of that's my little treat. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna eat it. Nobody better
Can
disturb
you
me.
not make
It's
that
just
face? Can you not make that face
just
while you're saying
mine.
my little treat?
My little treat belongs to me. You're not getting it.
Now you've got a face of I love me gadgets.
I love me gadgets, mate. Sorry, don't go back to Lee Evans with you.
Anyway,
That's why he likes his.
what
Right.
time are we on? 7:10. Yeah, we've been on for 45 minutes.
Okay, people. So, if you'd like to leave a comment in the comments below, and we will get back to you if you leave them, of what your secret little pleasures are, your little treats that you like for yourself. Some people it's chocolate, some people it's food, some people it's wine, beer, or whatever. But just leave a little comment in there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You don't have to
Which would
share.
be good.
Just like and
Well-
subscribing's fair enough.
I just like saying it, but there you go. So that's what we're talking about today, or what we have talked about today. And if you want to comment on anything, please do so. You're not obliged, you're under no obligation. We're not going to ask leave this, that, and the other, to pay for this and pay for that. To us, it's just a family thing.
You can do
But,
though. You can pay for us a holiday.
Oh, yeah. No,
If you
no.
want.
I know there's a lot of podcasts out there where they're only in it for the money. And I've seen it, and I'm thinking, yeah, fair enough.
Well, we definitely not in it for the money. We got 11 subs, so
So to us, it's just a family chat, a family get together.
it's not really. It's not
whatever.
really.
If you want to,
It's not really a
if you want to
podcast.
subscribe,
Is it really?
Well, yeah,
It's
if you
not
want-
really a
no,
podcast.
if you want to subscribe, it's entirely up to you. If you want to watch it, it's up to you. But I would like you to leave a like. That would be okay.
Or
I
a
wouldn't
dislike.
mind.
If you didn't like it, leave a dislike.
If there's something about the subject we're talking about you don't like, comment on it. We're not biased. We won't have a go. You're entitled to your own opinions. If you want to comment, I mean, I'm all for free speech, so you're entitled to. I won't get upset. I don't like that. So we'll leave it from there. Then we'll leave it there. So I'd like to say, you take care, mind the roads, and watch what you're doing. Oh, and don't eat yellow snow. That's my tip for the day.
I've got one for you as well. Don't sit down with a light bulb in your back pocket. It
Right.
fucking hurts.
Okay.
Anyway, ciao for now, bitches.
Right, take care, people.
Bye.
See you all.
Bye.
Bye.